Hey y'all, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and continue this rogue run that we've been working on, and today we're going to do floors 16 through 20. So far, we've gotten an armor of camouflage, which is really, really powerful. I think that anything with camouflage is usually the best armor that the rogue can equip. You get so much out of stealth on this class that it is hard to justify doing anything else. We're playing Freerunner as the subclass, which is, in my opinion, I think it's kind of the harder of the two between Freerunner and Assassin. Kind of a bummer that we got Ooze when that the zombie was in the water to ignore the damage anyway. But oh, we've got another set of them. It's nice that we're still free running. We'll go ahead and grab some invisibility. We don't want to waste it though, so we're going to walk around the other way, so as to prevent using too many of them. And there we go. Hopefully that wand charges pretty fast. If you missed it in a previous episode, you'll see that I've put most of my upgrade scrolls into this this lightning wand that I'm using to kill things right now. And further, it's probably not obvious from the hotbar, but the frost wand I'm using is actually cursed as well, so all good things to know. Oh, we should have... Luckily, we can just go invisible. We haven't yet found a melee weapon we want to invest in, and we would like to get some melee weapon, at least with a couple of levels in it, just so we can handle casters like that without too much difficulty. Yeah, the fact that I get all of the speedy stealth benefits every time I go into stealth because of the camouflage enchantment is really, really powerful. Scroll of upgrade. I think we have like 3 of those now, which is waiting for, I might end up going with the Great Axe, bringing that up to like +3 or something like that, just because that's, the ultra-high base damage of that weapon makes it usable at lower upgrade levels than other weapons are usable. So, we're also kind of looking for a crossbow. We picked up all the darts along the way. I don't know if crossbow... Like, the Great Axe might be objectively better here, but I'm a huge sucker for the crossbow, so I will always try to force crossbow runs. And that is my prerogative as the person making the video. So, we got some chill there. I'm really not happy about having to use this many wand shots against the zombies. Like to, and of course we're getting the, I guess on the bright side, we should be able to we're able to make a lot of use out of the slowing field that the cursed wand gave us. And then the cursed one came in again. It looks like it bombed them at the end there. Whatever happened, it killed them. I don't know. Sometimes sometimes these cursed wand effects are bomb, and sometimes they're a complete waste of time. Let's go ahead and charge up a wand of warding here. This one seems particularly bad with the wondrous resin, by the way, because you notice there, as you're charging up the ward, the curse effect that gets shot at it will often trigger the ward immediately, making it pointless. Ooh, that's another Great Axe. So that's slightly improving our chances of taking the Great Axe as the weapon that we try to use primarily. I've got vertigo here, but I am invisible for a while, so I'm gonna keep moving just to keep my free running stacks high, even though I'm likely to get sent the wrong way, which I did, but now I'm far enough away that I can shoot the Wand of Lightning at those guys profitably. So, I think I should be able to kill them here before they reach me. Move so we can get a shuriken throw, and then there we go. I think it's bad that I'm on the ice against this frost elemental, but we just get off the ice, so we'll just keep on throwing weapons. We've got some invisibility here. Oh, and it actually killed itself on the boomerang return path as well, which is pretty strong. Boomerang, by the way, is another item we can consider upgrading at the blacksmith. We should be able to get it up to +2, since we have 2 of them, if we use 2 of the blacksmith points. But we also have... I kind of think that this great axe is becoming more and more compelling as an option. If I can find a 3rd great axe and get myself a +3 great axe from the blacksmith with no upgrade scrolls, then I'd be pretty happy with that, I think. It would be especially nice to just be able to kill things with 1 or 2 hits when I do actually have to melee. So, let's just zap that creature down. We'll spawn a frost bloom on him. That's funny. Same thing. It looks like I teleported one of them away. Then the poison gas should kill him there. I teleported the other one far enough away that they won't trigger the resurrection on each other, which is nice. But now I have to wait out that poison gas, which isn't ideal. I guess it gives my wand time to charge. I'm just gonna mash the wait key. Technically, that's worse than staying moving for the free runner, because there's no reason to let your free running fall off by standing still, but it is faster, which is what's important to me right now. So, no, doesn't wanna take his damage. Dodging everything. There we go. We finally hit him. And not having that many problems. We're getting pretty hard when we do get hit, but we're able to avoid damage easily enough, and what's the word I'm looking for? And the regeneration from the chalice is helping us out quite a bit too. So, despite having fairly weak defenses and little investment into defense, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think I am going to sell this plate armor, because we're just sticking with this camouflage leather armor for the rest of the game, for sure, at this point. And I found the crystal key, so let's go and finish up that room. I'm just going to sneak... we'll kill this frost elemental. Of course, we'll do no damage, is what I actually meant to say, with our katana. Yeah, I think a +1 katana is probably like close to what the game expects you to have at this point, maybe a little bit behind. So we're the +3 leather armor is definitely pretty far behind the curve for this area, which is definitely mitigated by. Okay, that's pretty interesting. The Timekeeper's Hourglass is something we will actually use on our 2nd artifact slot when we excuse me, have more points in Light Cloak, so we can use the Cloak of Shadows without equipping it to a main equipment slot. We're certain that there's a secret room here, so that's pretty good to know and look out for. I still want to keep the cloak equipped until I get to the max rank of Light Cloak, just because I think that it's really, really bad to I guess it's probably more acceptable on Freerunner, especially with camouflage. It might be reasonable for me to switch off the cloak now, but we're not happy about that. We've got a projecting fire elemental. I'm still invisible. It didn't see me. I'm actually just going to back up a little bit. Go ahead and get that extra point of strength. I think the fire elemental, yeah, it's walking through the door at me, so we're just going to have to go ahead and kill it here. Unfortunately, because this is cursed, that's not going to immediately kill the fire elemental like an ice wand usually would. But we can just keep on cloaking and kill him, which usually isn't ideal, but it allowed us to stand still in the water without moving, which is what we want against that type of enemy. I don't know what that effect was. Does he have... doesn't seem to have a debuff on him. Still just going to wait till he gets into melee range, I think, because we should be able to take him down pretty simply. more zombies. Luckily they are lined up so that they should both get hit by the lightning wand, but as always, judging the hit distances in these little weird rooms with all of the dwarf statues on them is too difficult for my smooth brain. Ooh, that's a war scythe. Kinda wish it was a great axe, just so we could continue collecting great axes. Actually, if that was the third one, I'd probably go back up and reforge it now, because we're getting pretty close to being able to equip that. Ooh, we've got a unique monk type here, so I'm gonna get parried. That's unfortunate. We'll just keep on using cloak charges to finish him off. Get the pasty from him, which is nice. I feel like I'm seeing quite a few of the unique enemy types, despite not having the rat skull this run. Identify and upgrade. We've got quite a few. We've got 4 upgrades that we're sitting on now, so it would probably be reasonable. Actually, I think I am gonna put at least 1 more immediately into my lightning wand, just so we can. I think that puts us at 10 charges. Which is, yeah, 10 is the maximum charges. So at least we have the maximum charges now. But I kind of want to save the rest of the upgrade scrolls for either a ring or another weapon. Or I don't think we're going to get a ton of utility out of continuing to max out the wand. Just wait and ambush this warlock here, which is technically not great. But again, we're not taking damage that we're not healing up really quickly with the flask, the sacrificial, or yeah, chalice of blood. That's the name of it. Let's go ahead and kill this up. I guess we'll just teleport him away. What a honestly, I think it's kind of a frustrating effect. Weaken trap. We're not super happy with that. What's that on top of it? It's a potion of haste on top of it. Monks we need to kill. So I think this weaken trap, even if I throw something at it from far away, I believe unless there's an enemy closer to the trap than I am, I think it will still hit me. So we're I don't know how we're gonna handle that, because I really don't want to get hit by that weaken. Weaken is especially when it's from a trap like that, it lasts for a long time and is not ideal. I guess I could try shooting a warding wand at it from really far away, and maybe max range the trap. We'll try that. So we'll go over here, and I'll shoot a warding wand. And it looks like it did not weaken me, so that's what we wanted. That's good. Oh, there's a monk. Let's eat some food. And that monk is focused, so we're just going to zap him a couple times and kill him. Get our haste potion, get our dwarf token, and we need to collect 5 of those to get the ring from this imp. Which is going to be slightly worse than the ring usually is, just because I spent a bunch of transmute scrolls already trying to get a wand of corrosion in an earlier episode, but it'll still... Ooh, we burned the library room. Oh, hopefully there are no scrolls in there. Oh, I'm still speedrunning, though. Or, free running, rather. Yeah, it looks like there weren't any scrolls to be wary of. And I think because the carpet doesn't reach the door anywhere, that means that there are no hidden rooms here. Let's throw a hammer. Oh, those do pretty good damage. Is that the entire floor? That is the entire floor, barring secret rooms. Oh, that's a giant monk. We really don't like that. What kind of darts do I have? I have cleansing, I have chilling, and I have displacing. How many? Let's see. I think I'm gonna throw a... I'm just gonna throw a potion at him to start, and then hope that some cursed wand effect takes him out. I guess we'll just teleport him away with what seems to be the cursed wand's favorite effect to give us. I still kind of do want to hunt that guy down, just because well, he's a monk, and we want monk kills for the imp's quest, so that's a good reason. But go ahead and wait till he's not in the water to start zapping him, just in case we get... There we go. And caustic ooze is a good effect. We're just gonna stand and fight him here, making use of the cloak of invisibility to try to get the caustic to do as much damage as possible. Oh, we got another caustic from our other cursed wand. Ooh, we paralyzed him actually, and that did not paralyze us, so we can actually make some distance on him here, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna get to the other side of the map, and there we go. He should die to that poison gas. So yeah, we don't need to hit him again. Let's finish up that light cloak, and now that light cloak is finished up, we're actually going to unequip the cloak of shadows. It's still in our hotbar here, and we can still use it, and we're going to equip the Timekeeper's Hourglass. And our Cloak of Shadows will charge slightly slower now, but it is a relatively small price to pay for having an extra artifact equipped, which is generally very strong. Okay, downstairs to the next level. I must have missed picking up a token, because I still only have one token. I also know there's a secret room somewhere in this floor, based on the text from entering the room. So I'm not gonna search for that right now, but especially with the Freerunner having all this extra movement speed, I am more incentivized than normal to do the thing where I make exotic scrolls of magic mapping and scan for secret rooms, and I think that's doubly so, since I'll always know when there is a secret room in a floor. So I'm not going to do anything about it now, but I should be able to come back later and pick up every secret. I'm kind of happy that they're all lined up in a row like that. And now that they're burning, we'll go ahead and we would like to have killed the warlock with just the burning, but hopefully we don't lose any scrolls. Oh, I totally thought it burned up seeds. Maybe it doesn't burn up seeds that have already been dropped, but burnt grass has no chance to drop seeds or something like that. And that's why burning grass is wasting seeds. I don't know for sure. It's another upgrade scroll. I've got quite a few of those now. I'm gonna check for a secret room here, just because we know this is a secret floor. This is gonna be a bit rough because our primary damage weapon doesn't work against one of the enemies in this room, but we'll kill the other one pretty matter-of-factly. And then, I guess we'll just teleport the other one away. It is pretty decent. Like that is a good wand effect. And like I'm usually at least neutral. Like I'm not unhappy with it most of the time when it happens. I just took a ton of damage there because I tried to just melee a monk for some reason. It's also bad practice of me to try to open that chest even though I didn't have the key. If I was a mimic, that would have hit me for a lot of damage, but it wasn't, so never punished. I think that was the lightning elemental blinding me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just keep on shooting cursed wands at him because I can't deal with him. I'm actually just getting destroyed by this lightning elemental. We're just gonna have to kill him with repeatedly stealthing and using the melee weapon. In general, we might just have to heal here, which isn't the worst. We've been able to go pretty long without healing, so paralyze that guy. That's pretty nice. That enabled us to kill him without using a a resource more important than a charge of a cursed wand. That's pretty cool how useful, like the cursed wand isn't always going to be useful, but with a resin, it is worth shooting the cursed wand charges, it seems. Just for the lottery of, will I get something good? Like the Caustic Ooze there. We got 4 damage Caustic Ooze. How do you say no to that? Very powerful. I'm going to stealth again and back up a little bit. Finish him off with the Lightning Wand to kill the Fire Elemental as well. We also apparently levitated ourselves at some point, so that's kind of cool. Ugh. We should have a Potion of Experience, I think. But I actually, now that I think about it, I might have forgot to spend some crystal keys in earlier rooms, which would be a bummer. We're going to delete some of these notes because we know all of these items for real now. I think I either forgot to pick up the experience potion with a crystal key, or I forgot to label it. Because I'm fairly sure I should have an experience potion, but I don't have anything labeled experience. I guess I should... No. If anything, it would be the blue potion? I don't know. How many potions do I have? I only have 3 potions unidentified, so I definitely do have an experience potion. So I think we're just gonna take a chance here. I'm gonna make the exotic version of the blue potion and then drink it, and that is hopefully our experience potion. Yeah, it was our experience potion. That's pretty good. So we're gonna put that into tier 3, I believe, to get some more Freerunner talent points. And I'm gonna put 2 points into projectile momentum here, just because even though I'm not upgrading my throwing weapons, I do tend to be using them quite a bit. So we'll just get some points that let them do a good bit more damage when free running. That's a big part of the reason why I think this is a good crossbow build, by the way, is that the free runner can do, because of that talent, the free runner can do a lot of damage with the crossbow. And it is very powerful. Oh, we somehow shot him for a lot of damage. Chainmail that we don't care about. And over here there's... Let's finish off the sheep. His teleport failed because there were too many sheep in the way. That's funny. We'll stealth to just make sure we hit that attack, since if the warlocks are hitting us for 11, I imagine the golem can probably clobber us for like 25 to 30, so we really don't want to let them get auto attacks off on us if we can help it. And it should be relatively low chance that we do get hit because we have the dodge augment. That sacrifice altar is tempting, but it's particularly hard for the free runner, with as much as you want to avoid hits on this class. I am going to try it. We froze him, so that's, hopefully we can not kill him. There we go. That was actually not hard at all. See if we can find a couple more enemies to drag over here. I saw this door opening and closing, so there's an enemy up this way. And it is a monk, so hopefully we can get him to chase us. And I think we should be running out of our exhausted debuff by the time we make it to the... Yeah, we are. We're gonna have to get away with only 8 turns of free running here, but I think that... Oh, that was that's an unfortunate spawn. Not crazy about that, but we might be able to leverage it into 2 kills here. I'm just gonna keep on zapping, and that is our 3rd great axe. So I think that definitely seals the deal on us going with the great axe is our piece that we're using. So let's go ahead and let's find that sacrificial great axe. Let us spend some scrolls. We're gonna need to identify it. There's a +1 sacrificial great axe. That's pretty cool. So we can actually go make that a +4 immediately at the blacksmith, And then I believe if we upgrade it all the way to +6, that should make it equipable at 17 strength as well. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that right now, just because it is very appealing to me right now to have a weapon that powerful. So we're gonna uncurse and identify all 3 of these great axes so that the blacksmith can work with them. And then we're gonna go turn them into I guess I can kill the zombies here. Excuse me. Wait for the paralytic gas, unfortunately. Oh, okay, paralytic gas down, and now we're making a run for floor 15 or something like that. It's earlier than 15. It's probably... maybe the warlock won't see us. That's the hope. Yeah, the warlock did not see us, and the zombie's too far away. Oh, we're able to get our ring now too. That I think about it, so we'll go ahead and do that. We got a +2 wealth ring. An early game wealth ring is something that's worth entirely upending your run to focus on. But now that I've already spent a good deal of XP scrolls and my build is already pretty worked out, the wealth run is... I could technically equip it to farm for more consumables, but I don't think it's particularly good, and I definitely don't want it over the ring that is improving my camouflage glyph right now, which is a hugely important part of this run. So let's backtrack. This also gives us a chance to see if I actually did miss a crystal key, or if I'm just remembering incorrectly. And I don't think I did, because I think this is the crystal key room I was thinking about, and this clearly has 3 doors open in it. Let's see, the blacksmith is on floor 12, so we got a little bit of backtracking to do. Sense a deadly presence. I somehow don't think that presence will be that deadly to me right now. Somehow. And to the blacksmith. Sweet. Alright, buddy boy. Very important to do this upgrade option first, because if you reforge first, then you'll bring the weapon out of the only +2 or lower weapons on the upgrade. Then we'll reforge our great axe, and we'll reforge our great axe. And let me double check here. I do have 17 strength. So we're gonna grab those upgrade skulls. We're gonna upgrade the great axe twice, and it'll be equipable now. And at +6, it's dealing 11 to 81 damage. So this is gonna be hitting fairly hard. And we're not gonna try to use that as the primary thing we're doing, but that's I feel like that's a pretty solid outcome of the blacksmith and 2 upgrade scrolls to get a +6 great axe. So, especially since we immediately got Grim on it. I don't think we're changing that Grim enchant. I think we're keeping that. That seems pretty good. Yeah, much happier with that than with the katana trying to knock people down. And obviously this weapon can low roll and do low damage, and we're going to be sad if that happens, but I feel much less concerned about having to melee down casters and certain other enemies now that I have a much higher damage weapon. Ooh, there's a warlock in there. I guess we'll hit him for 70. We must have procced Grim there. That's got to be what happened. The Ring of Wealth is technically worth holding on to transmute, but it's only 1 point higher than this Ring of Arcana, and I used all of my transmute scrolls as well, so I think we're just going to sell it. It's not a +3. Sell that, sell that, sell that, and I think that's good for there. We'll just go ahead and continue exploring. So if I remember correctly, we've explored... I think we either just have to explore floor 19 and then do the boss, or we just have to do the boss. Either way, we're close to done. Ugh. Oh, we got poison gas. We gotta wait for that. I'll go ahead and eat some food so we're not Not starving for too egregiously long here. Ooh, we got some more zombies that are going to walk through that poison gas. I'm just going to straight up miss. We're going to challenge the floor. Oh, you never know what you're going to get with any of your wands with this wondrous resin, which is certainly interesting. Certainly interesting. Yeah, I might actually have to like consider this trinket more seriously in the future, especially for wand-centric runs. We're gonna stealth to get the movement speed, and because I think we should be able to, yeah, we'll just be able to one-shot the. Yeah, this feels real nice to have something that is a reasonable option against enemies that that I don't want to attack from a range or I don't want to use lightning on. Feels much better than the katana. I guess no surprise there, comparing a +6 Grim Great Axe to a +1 unenchanted katana. Like, duh, we're going to be happy with the weapon that can hit for 70. Let's go downstairs. And we have not explored this floor yet, so we've got one more before the boss, which should be much smoother than the other floors, since our auto attacks are hitting incredibly hard now. He's paralyzed there, so we're just gonna throw some throwing weapons at him while he's stuck. I should probably put these hammers or the boomerangs or something on a hotbar so I don't have to use this many clicks to throw them. But he is in the paralysis gas and the freezing field right now, so it's not like we were short on time to sit there and turkey shoot at him. I'll let that paralysis gas clear up a little bit. And then, there we go. This Great Axe is just hungry for dwarf warlocks. I think Grim is particularly good on the Great Axe too, like because Grim counts the damage of the weapon attack that triggers it when calculating if the enemy's low enough HP to get destroyed by Grim. That's kind of convenient that they were rooted. I guess I'll just keep on shooting the wand, and unfortunately I'm not getting any cool cursed effects, but we're gonna go into stealth there, and really don't like this. I might have to. I guess I can just make sure we kill these things with Grim. Yeah. +6 Great Axe, pretty good. Pretty good. For reference, a +6 Great Axe is a weapon I would consider, like I would ascend with a +6 Great Axe on like Warrior or Duelist or something like that. And the fact that we were able to get it for just the Blacksmith and 2 upgrade scrolls feels pretty good, because that frees us up to do some other interesting things with our build. Let's go ahead and zap that guy a few times, and then we'll finish him off with the Great Axe. Yeah, it makes the limited charges of the wand feel way less bad too, because now I can finish off my kills with 1 or 2 strokes of the Great Axe, especially since I can stealth to make the hits guaranteed. If I guess parry doesn't guarantee the hit still, but it's unfortunate that he got my time bubble. That kind of sucks. But he is frozen, so we're gonna go up and we're gonna go up and one-shot him with the Great Axe. It's what a powerful weapon. You notice that we're still getting a lot of oh, did I? No, I didn't cloak. I was grass invisible there, so I just accidentally wasted a charge trying to uncloak. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Still got something to check out down there, but the path down is over here, so I'm gonna try to finish exploring this north side first before I return to that area. Let's see. Oh, this looks like it might be. This has secret room vibes to it. I'm expecting there to be another hidden door somewhere in here. Burning. Not super happy about that, but the stasis fixes that problem right up. Oh yeah, this is a maze room. I guess it's kind of nice that the fire killed all the grass, so there's no line of sight blockers for seeing into the nooks without going all the way to the back to check. See, another war scythe, which this is, by the way, a very good rogue weapon since you can take advantage of the higher base damage without caring about the low accuracy because of the Cloak of Shadows. And it's something we would be really excited about if we hadn't already secured our melee weapon for the run with this great axe that we're using. So, we still don't have the key, unfortunately. There's a mimic there for some reason. Don't know what woke up a mimic, but maybe he was in a fire room, or a room that got burnt down. Finish zapping that monk all the way down. Let's see, we got a scimitar and a scroll of identify. Not bad. A warlock over there. Let's go and not actually one-shot him with the great axe. Kind of uncommon for that enemy type. That's another door we need a key for. So we are gonna have to. I guess this room should be clear of corrosion gas by now. And there's. Let's see, we're going to use this grass to just repeatedly get sneak attacks with the Great Axe. And even though we might take a hit or two, we actually dodged every attack, but that's, I almost didn't see the skull there. There's a key hidden in that grass, too. Okay, now we don't have both keys. We have a crystal key and a silver key, so probably should have left that grass alone, by the way, just in case there are more fights to have here, since more grass is more camouflage procs, but it's not the absolute worst. We'll leave the grass in this room so that we can kite stuff into there if we need to. Fortunately, this is excuse me, not turning out to be the most quintessential of Freerunner builds, since I'm still, like, we're using a high-power wand and getting a lot of our kills at range, but it's very rare that I play Freerunner and I get this much use out of my melee, which it's inevitable with a weapon with these kind of numbers on it, but, like, you will use something that strong. There is no excuse not to. And you can one-shot most enemies from stealth. Pretty good. Ah, there's our last key. Let's throw a frost potion. Oh, we have another experience potion too. I did not realize that. Let's go ahead and chop that guy. Stealth before we do it. Oh, we hit a corrosion gas cloud. That's annoying. Hopefully it doesn't hit this corner of the room. And it dispersed already, so that's kind of nice. Got another transmute scroll. We're going to try that on the warding wand again, just because we're happy with our wands this build, but the warding wand seems particularly bad with the wondrous essence. So we're gonna re-roll that and get a wand of magic missile. Whatever. At least it does direct damage, so we can have it trigger stuff against enemies at range. I probably still will try to transmute it again if I get another transmute scroll, but I am happier with the magic missile scroll than the magic missile wand than I was with the warding wand. Oh, that's a good thing I didn't get hit by that fire. I was definitely running right for it. I guess we must have teleported. Ooh, got a golem over there that we're just gonna zap down. I guess we're doing plenty of Freerunner stuff with this still. But, we're not actually having to free run very much. Which I guess is always true of Freerunner. Looks like neither of these is a mimic, unfortunately. We are going to go for the wand. I think these are generically the best two artifacts in the game, so I don't think it's worth rolling on new artifacts. We got another wand of warding. Piece of garbage. Piece of garbage. I'm gonna throw it up on there on the hotbar anyway, just to we'll just cast it and try to identify it and either transmute it or use it to make arcane resin or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Zap. Hopefully that poison doesn't last for too long. Also, we might get our tick number. Let's see. Let's eat real quick because the +7 Chalice of Blood should do like 152 damage at max to me. But since my damage right now is reduced by 33%, I think that means it does around 100 damage to me max. So I should be able to do that there. Yeah, and it only did 88. That's pretty good. I am going to stealth here for the Warlock, because I absolutely don't want to let him kill me. And we'll stick in the zone for a minute or two, see if there are any more challengers. Looks like not. And that is the entire room. There's technically a little bit of unexplored area up here, but we already found the chest in this room, so we know there's no loot in that little bit of unexplored area. We'll just go ahead and go down to the Dwarf King. And this might be a little bit tougher than the fight usually is if you've been following my videos. Excuse me. Specifically just because I'm going to get absolutely mauled if I allow the enemies to crowd me. Sure. Oh, I guess I'll teleport myself out of it immediately. Well, the wondrous resin giveth, and the wondrous resin taketh away. That is how it be. We'll go ahead and stealth here to get out of the way and take a surprise attack on that zombie. I'll smack them a couple of times. I'm gonna stealth again because I don't want to get wrecked by all those enemies. Try to do this so I can avoid using as many charges as possible. Now that we've got some distance, we're gonna get a little bit more distance since we did actually use accidentally use an extra charge of the Cloak of Shadows. But now that we've got distance, we'll go ahead and kill and we teleported him again. The wand, the cursed resin really likes rolling teleport. It is insistent on rolling teleport. Let's zap the monk. Teleport again. And unfortunately, I think I screwed that up. I was trying to kill the monk there. I got lucky and hit the zombie anyway. How are we gonna do this? We have no charges of free running almost. Luckily, we're not taking a whole lot of damage. We're dodging pretty much everything, and now we should absolutely dodge everything with this free running going on. And hopefully we can get the enemies to line up for a, yeah, that's a decent line for a... Oh, we got another reduced damage here, so we'll go ahead and stand and deliver for a few enemies while we're taking reduced damage. Why not? Use a few cloak charges there. We are getting a little bit low on our resources, which I'm not super happy about. I kind of wish we would have turned a scroll of recharging into something that would have given me the artifact charge as well. The first round of this, after he teleports away the first time, is just going to be 6 zombies, so we're just going to wait for all 6 of them to spawn. And then try to kite them. We're just going to run around the room in circles, basically, until they bunch up into a formation that will maximize my lightning damage. And that last zombie is being really annoying. This is going to splash at us, but this should hit all 6, so we're just going to go ahead and zap it. And the vertigo is kind of nice. That'll give me some space. Though, unfortunately, it's also going to affect me. So if the zombies manage to make it adjacent to me, I'm just going to stealth and sit out this vertigo cloud. I guess I could be using this as an opportunity to take pot shots, since I'm kind of at a safe shooting position over here. So I think I will do that. We'll just start shooting at the zombies. We want to prioritize the ones that have high HP, because the goal here is going to be to get them all down to low HP, and then eventually... Yep, everything's invulnerable. Oh, what a cool curse effect. I guess that gives us time to get our free running back, because that did spread all these enemies that we had very nicely grouped. So we'll try to free run them back into formation. We might kill this one just to slow him down, to bring him back to the pack, which actually that's a really good. There we go. That worked out. We are low on charges now, though, unfortunately. This next one, the biggest thing we want to pay attention to, there's going to be a Dwarf Warlock spawning at some point, and we want to make absolutely sure that we are waiting for the Dwarf Warlock to spawn in melee range of it, so that it cannot hit us and apply the degraded debuff to us. That can end your fight if you get degraded by the Dwarf Warlock, which is not something we want. So we're gonna avoid having that happen to us. Looks like I'm already free running, so how do I want to do this? How many scrolls of recharging do I have? I have 3 scrolls of recharging. I'm gonna go ahead and read one just so I can hopefully refill my lightning wand here. And we're gonna run circles for a little bit, try to run out this exhaustion debuff and get back to free running. I could technically use some cloak charges here, but I'm kind of low on cloak charges as well, so I don't really want to use too many of those. And we're gonna take advantage of the fact that they're all bunched up here. Oh wow, we got a really clean kill there. I think so. The Warlock's pretty far away. We're gonna have to stealth through him anyway. I'm gonna back up and heal while I'm in this. Actually, I'm not gonna back up. I'm just gonna heal from here. I'm just gonna drink the water skin, and then let's enter the cloak. And then Timekeeper's Hourglass. The nice thing about Timekeeper's Hourglass while I'm cloaked is because of the way Speedy... oh, that unstealthed me. Never mind. Though I can stealth afterwards, and that will allow me to get a lot of extra turns out of my stealth, because I'm moving so fast, or because of time is frozen. So, it's not the greatest move to make, because the time turner will often get you out of similar... like, it's a comparably powerful resource to use time turner charges to get extra Cloak of Shadows charges, but sometimes it's worth doing, and it's worth knowing that you have the option there. I do want to drink a health potion here because my health is getting pretty low. I do have surprisingly few of those. Our Scroll of Recharging has gotten our Zap Wand back up to a very high level of charge, though, so we'll see if we can murk some of these enemies real quick. And that's nice. We got a couple of quick kills there. And hopefully I have a... I have a bunch of Stones of Aggression. So the very last phase of this should be fairly trivial. Basically, I'm going to spend some time... I probably want to actually make sure I have my free running ready to go for when I kill this last... this last golem. Because basically what I'm going to want to do is wait for a couple of enemies to spawn, then tag the boss with a Stone of Aggression, and probably use an invisibility potion to just wait out the rest of his life. I am going to free run here to make some distance from this golem so we can actually kill him, though. And of course immediately get a time-wasting curse effect. That's annoying. It didn't technically harm me, but it was definitely bad. Okay, I've got some more lightning wand charges. We'll just go ahead and shoot the rest of the lightning at him. And now that's probably enough enemies for us to throw a Stone of Aggression at him and let those enemies... So the Dwarf Warlock is about to spawn, and I don't think the Dwarf Warlock should shoot at me while the boss is targeted by a Stone of Aggression, but... rather not take chances. I'm just going to go ahead and drink the invisibility potion. And we're gonna stand here near where the boss is, just in case we need to, yeah, I think we need to apply some intervention here. So we just deferred 46 damage on him. He's got 84 deferred damage, so he's definitely dead now. We did unfortunately get ourselves hit by the Dwarf Warlock, so I'm gonna shoot lightning through the crowd, and then... Let's see if a stasis is long enough. Yeah, one stasis on the time turner is long enough for the deferred damage to finish the boss. So, a little bit tricky on that kill, but ultimately it only cost us 1 healing potion, and we came out of it pretty smoothly on the other end. So, quite a few bags of magic sand since we found the hourglass slate. Unfortunately, that does mean we're never going to be able to get it past +6, but it's a +6 hourglass is still one of the better artifacts you can possibly have. So let's see what we're doing. Let's sell our unwanted gear. What else do we have here? Oh, another bag of magic sand that I missed. Get up to a +8. Oh, that's pretty sweet. We actually get 9 charges at the time turner. Very strong. And we're gonna save the rest of our money and do the run back down to floor 6 to take advantage of all the early shops. But that's gonna happen off camera. So let's go ahead and take a look at the armor abilities we have to choose from here. And then after that, we're going to call it an episode. So, let's see. I haven't played Rogue in a little bit. The Smoke Bomb is a pretty solid ability. The fact that it allows you to blink upon using it is really strong. And it's extra stealth as well. So, as you've hopefully seen throughout the run, stealth is a very strong tool both offensively and defensively. So having an extra source of stealth and an extra thing that's going to spend time recharging to give you more stealth, also very strong, surprisingly. The Death Mark, I think, is also pretty strong. I think Death Mark is going to be really good at higher challenge levels. It allows you to... So it allows you to mark an enemy, causing them to take a ton of extra damage for the duration of the enemy, but it's unique because they can't actually die until the mark ends on them. You can reduce them to 0 HP, but they stay alive until the mark expires. I've had and seen a lot of success with it on people who will like death mark an enemy, shoot corrosion into the room, and then run away. But I don't think it fits the assassin playstyle very well, since it keeps things alive through your one-shots, which I don't particularly like, and that's kind of my take on it. I do think that Freerunner is probably better with it than Assassin. So if there was a run that we were happy with Deathmark, this might be it. We can get some healing with Deathmark if we take it. We can get some AoE crowd control, and we can get the ability to mark people twice. And then Shadow Clone is... Shadow Clone's extremely interesting. And actually, because I have a... Let's see, 32% of the hero's damage per turn. Shadow Clone might actually be really interesting, since I've got a weapon with really, really high base damage for the Shadow Clone to use. And I think Shadow Clone is likely the best of the three, but it's also definitely the hardest to use and the most clicky and micromanagey. So even though it's the best, I think I often go with... I honestly usually just go Smoke Bomb, because Smoke Bomb is just generically powerful and it's not hard to figure out how to use. And I think I'm going to do that. I'm already playing Freerunner, which has a lot of thinking to do. Actually, I wonder if this is hem and haw over which armor ability I'm going to use. Yeah, we're just gonna go with Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb's a good solid choice, and you'll never go wrong by picking Smoke Bomb on Rogue. It's just generically good in all situations, and if you don't know what you want to do, take Smoke Bomb. Is a good rule of thumb. But anyway, that's gonna be all for the episode. So, as always, if you guys have any questions about what you saw in the video, or if you want to see me demonstrate any other piece of gameplay in a future video, then let me know in the comments, and I'll do my best to respond to you as soon as you can. And otherwise, I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.